Joining us now are Cristina and Nicole. I was going to say your last names, but you know what? It's fine, Cristina and Nicole.
Yeah,
and we're going to be talking about counseling. Welcome. How are you both?
We're great. How are you?
Thanks
Good.
for having us.
How did the two of you meet?
You want to tell that story?
My son married
My
her
sister.
So her sister is my daughter-in-law.
So you extend a family now.
Yeah,
Yes, we
And
are.
now you have this family practice in a way.
exactly.
Okay, tell us about that. What is so important about what you do differently at your practice?
I think the biggest thing that I wanted to do different is to listen to the needs of the people. And I used to hate calling a doctor's office or, and you get like, you have to press 1, press 2, and then you sit there and you wait, and then maybe you might have an appointment like 3 weeks to a month from now. And I didn't want that in a practice.
Okay.
So I tried to create a practice with being the client in mind. And that's, the reason why we do things the way that we do.
I posted something the other day on my Facebook that said mental health awareness is not a month, right? It's every day. It's today, it's tomorrow, it's the next day. What are some of the challenges that some of your clients are facing right now that you're working with?
Of course, we're just on the heels of recovering from COVID, and COVID was a real challenge for everyone. But I feel like the day-to-day is the added stresses of just life coming at you so quickly. And, the family dynamics and, the demands from school and work and how to be the best parent that you can be and how to be the best human you can be, and not really ever having been educated on how to do that. And I feel like mental health is coming out of the shadows, and we want to help bring it out into, like the daylight, and not make it that it's just somebody that's having an issue that seeks our help.
Okay.
We're more about teaching and educating people about how to live their best life.
When can you tell if you're clinically depressed or, you're having a challenge and you're just depressed because of that? Like, not for someone to label themselves, but how can someone tell the difference? Is it when you can't get out of bed after the third day? Like, what are the signs?
So I would say when it's affecting your day-to-day functioning, that's probably a good time to maybe go look to see a professional, a therapist. It's one thing if, you're having a bad day. We all have those. It's one, I don't want to go to work one day. I need a mental health day. That's okay. When that turns into like a month,
right?
That's not a good sign. And it's always good. To me, it's the earlier the better. With telehealth now, access has increased so much, so we can do telehealth. You can come into the office, and from beginning to end, we really work to be responsive to the needs of our clients. So from the welcome desks when they first come in, we take all insurances. We're open 7 days a week. We're in Merrick. We also have an office in Manhattan. So we're just really excited we want to help as many people as we can.
Did either one of you have a challenge, or did you lose someone that was important to you? Is that why you went into your profession? Would you mind sharing that with our audience just so that we can acknowledge that?
Yeah, I had a brother that I want to say it was probably around 20 years ago. He was very young. He had just gotten married. His wife had just gotten pregnant, and he went to Brown University. He started working as an attorney in a great law firm in Manhattan, and he got diagnosed with glioblastoma. And within 6 months, he passed away.
Sorry.
He was, I was his primary caretaker with his wife at the time, and it was a challenge because he was such a fighter, and he couldn't quit, and he never wanted to quit, so we had to work really hard with him. But Brian, his name's Brian, and we were so close that like his history was my history. And when he passed away, it was like, wow, now what? And it taught me that life is really short. And even though he had played sports, he was never drank,
Healthy.
never smoked, he was always working out. And then in seconds, his whole life was taken from him. So it gave me the incentive to always know that life can be taken from you that quickly, and to make the most of the life that you have.
More compassion, I guess, right? You have more compassion or more empathy. Or,
Totally.
Yeah, I love that.
And it kind of made me think about, like what my life purpose or my purpose on this earth is. And after, so much time and, soul searching, I came to, realize that I just want to help as many other humans as I possibly can.
It's beautiful. Thank you for sharing that.
Thanks.
And for you as well, was there a person that inspired you to become who you are today?
Oh man, there's a lot of people. I mean, I think for me, I've always been fascinated with this question of like nature versus nurture. What motivates people? Why are some people able to pull themselves up and others struggle so much? And I also have a real innate desire to grow and to know and to build knowledge and understand myself and understand others and where they're coming from. So sure, I've had some challenges. Do I want to share them on TV?
Oh, that's okay. You don't have to.
No, but
you're not obligated.
Yeah, no, I know. But all in all, I just think I'm in this because the desire to grow, the desire to help other people grow and to help them during their most vulnerable times. And I think given everything that we've been through over the last few years, particularly children, parents, couples, it's been difficult. And I think we're only seeing a little bit of it now. I mean, give it some time, we're really going to see the consequences of all that. And we just want to be there for people when they most need it.
I love that. I thank you. It's rare that I ask somebody about their own like personal journeys or anything. Well, no, it's not rare. It's part of like who I am because I'm a voracious learner as well. And I want to shine a light on people. So I thank you for sharing your journey. I know that you're helping so many people, and I thank you for that. And thank you for joining us today. So mental health and awareness. Just looking for signals in each other and listening, being a good listener.
Yeah.
Because if somebody says something, then maybe they could, seek some help.
Absolutely.
One of the things that we wanted to talk with you about is right now, Counseling for You is a traditional psychotherapy group practice with, we have a bunch of great licensed professionals that are able to help people, but we are also rolling out a walk-in because we're listening to our clients and the needs. And when the phone calls come, people are searching for someone that they can see right here, right now, to help them. So we're starting in the next month or whatever, we're going to roll out a walk-in so that people don't have to keep calling around to different psychotherapy.
Beautiful.
And they can just come in and see and meet with somebody that's a professional that will be
I
able
love
to
that.
help them.
Instead of a hotline, it's a hot door
Exactly.
handle.
Yeah.
Just open it and walk in.
Yeah, you walk in,
Thank
you come.
I love that. Thank you
Great.
so much.
Thank you.
You're welcome. If you are challenged or if you know someone that's challenged by any issue whatsoever, please don't let them be alone. If you yourself are challenged and you're feeling lonely, you need to make a call, just make a call. And if you happen to be here in Long Island, walk in or find a provider that can help you. Thank you for watching. And we do sincerely care about your journey. Thank you.